Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. JD here again with another video. This is going to be really quick. On the forum the other day, people were talking about, are there any alternatives to dealer PCP, especially on used cars where you often find that the APR is quite high. Sometimes BMW's used APR rate will be 10.9, Mercedes might be 10.9, 11.9, etc. So if they won't come down on the APR, and they often won't come down a huge amount, somebody kindly posted on the forum something which I hadn't noticed, and this was the Halifax, and they were offering this. They are currently offering, that's July 2020, a PCP agreement. The dealer, they pay the dealer direct, so it works in a very similar way to a dealer finance agreement, but it actually seems extremely competitive. So I just wanted to show you a quick example. So they are saying you can either do PCP or HP, agreement of up to 5 years, the peace of mind that the money is paid straight to the dealer. So let's have a look. Now they're offering, when I looked earlier, I think under £25,000 they were offering 6.4% APR, so that's pretty good on a used car. But then when I typed in a higher amount, over £25,000, it actually dropped to 4.9% APR. Now this is obviously going to be, as it says here, dependent upon your own personal circumstances, so you may not get that rate. But if you can, and for the peace of mind that it certainly seems to be not just a balloon HP or a lease purchase, which is where all you're doing is you're offsetting a balloon payment to the end, but you have to pay it. And that's not a guaranteed value, so if the car's worth less, you've still got to pay that amount. It certainly seems with this Halifax Flex Car Plan PCP that when I hover over this total payments bit, look, it says the total repayment plan, blah, blah, blah. If I go to optional lump sum, look, it says this is our predicted future value of the goods at the end of the finance agreement. You can either pay the optional lump sum to own the car or hand the car back. So it does imply that is a guaranteed value. So if your car was only worth £3,000 after 47 months, it looks like you can still hand it back. So it looks like a decent example. The only caveat is you've got to be a Halifax customer and you've got to have had a current account for a minimum of 3 months. But if you actually look, let's say we were looking at buying a car at, say, £30,000, a used car. I don't know, let's say we're going to put £1,500 deposit in over 48 months, so that's 47 months, so it's 48-month HP. APR on an HP is only 4.4, look, but on the PCP it's a 47 plus 1, so 47 equal payments a month, 48 being the final value. They're saying you're borrowing 28.5, so we're putting a £30,000 car, we're putting £1,500 in. So we're borrowing 28.5. It's given us an optional lump sum of 10,721. Now I think that's just for the example. I think if you go through an application, it is kind of dependent upon the mileage you do and the car you're buying. So you can obviously alter the final value just like you can with a normal dealer PCP by changing the mileage. But in this example, they're probably making it about 40% at the end of the 4 years. So 10,721, 4.9%, look. So they're saying £459. So that's that. If you can get that rate and it does work like a proper PCP and it's got the same rights, it's got the same, it's a regulated agreement, you've got the voluntary termination rights, etc. If you have, and this final value is guaranteed, if you're looking for a used PCP agreement, it could be something worth checking out. Obviously I can't advise you either way, and you might not get this rate, but if you can, when you're considering different finance options on a used car, it certainly looks something worth bearing in mind, because it's actually a very competitive rate. 4.9% on a used car is really good. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. I hope that was useful. Do check it out if you're in the market for a PCP on a used car, or maybe even on a new car. If you can't get such a low rate on a new car, who knows, it might be worth checking out. Please do comment, please do email me here for a copy of the spreadsheet and to ask me anything else you like. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please do continue to comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you get notifications for when a new video is released, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching and take care. Cheers.